Hey everybody, G4 Video 5 here, and welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition. In this part, we will be completing the mission T-Bone Mendez for Jizzy.
Now just listen to me, okay? Now it's very important that you listen to me. I ain't no retard, amigo. What you think? What you and Mike think? I'm just a pretty face to y'all? Is that y'all game? Now this here is the dumb muscle that I was talking about. Carl T-Bone, and in reverse.
Sup? Órale ese.
Don't mind him, we go way back.
Hey, Holmes, don't be such a beachy liability.
Liability? Liability for what? Now there's 3 of us and I'm getting 20%. What type of math is that? That's fool's math, player. You and Mike. I sell my soul to you guys. And that's what it's gonna come down to, huh? Screwing me out of my 13%?
You knew the deal. You agreed. Besides, we could have said 5%. And what would you...
And what? Cat got your tongue? You as bad at talking as you is at mathematics?
Hey, you want to make this shit personal, essay? Hello? Yeah. What? Man. Damn. Hey, man, I gotta bounce.
Oh, no, you don't. I invented that trick, baby. Carl, come with me. We gonna have to bust us a couple of melons up in here. What do you mean the shipments have been ambushed? We can't just go out there, T-Bone. It could be a DEA trick.
You know, they really abruptly ended that cutscene there, because it seemed like Jizzy and T-Bone were going to join us during the gameplay part of this mission, but then they're nowhere to be found. You know, Jizzy's talking about, ooh, busting up some melons, my ass, as he's not showing up here. So, you know, it's explained that, well, you know, the ambushed van, it could be a DEA trap, and so they're not going to show their faces around that. They don't want things to go down. So why not have the dumb muscle handle these things? And so here we are. We're going to be doing just that and checking out that ambushed van. And I got to say real quick, I love driving around these San Fierro hills, as it's very exciting just flying around these things, especially when you're going up, because it's kind of like going off of miniature ramps. Especially on a motorbike, it's really exciting. But anyway, though, we have a bit of a strategy up our hands, or up our sleeves, because you can't really put anything into your actual hand. But anyway, the strategy here involves us epically rolling out of our vehicle like a maniac, but also whipping out our hunting rifle as we're going to snipe these stationary bikers. And the reason for it is because it's supposed to shorten the time it takes to do this mission, assuming I'm able to line up my shots.
3 hours later.
Yeah, hopefully nobody actually calculates how much time that took to take out the second biker right here. I mean, in my defense, I am playing on console and I'm using the Xbox's analog stick, which isn't quite the same as using a mouse and keyboard on PC, so you kind of gotta cut me some slack there. But either way, I think that this is a valid strategy to be using even on console, as this is meant to kind of shorten up the mission a little bit, because the intent here is that before that cutscene plays, you take out those 3 stationary bikers, because once this cutscene plays, those bikers are meant to take off and you have to chase them down, as they have these packages on the backs of their bikes. So by taking them out before the cutscene plays, those bikes are unoccupied and just sitting there, so you're able to grab those packages without a problem. And now all we have to do is just chase down this final biker, who we weren't able to take out before the cutscene played back there because he was out of sight. So we couldn't get a shot off on him, and I think even if you do shoot him, the cutscene ends up playing anyway. But either way, he's traveling in the direction of the Pleasure Domes Club, which is perfect, because that's exactly where we're going right now that we have that final package. And to top things off, we also have this fantastic FCR, in which we're just flying all around the place. And I'd really like to test out these San Fierro hills with this thing in particular, because this is a fantastic sports bike, and I think all the sports bikes are mostly satisfying to use in their own right, but this thing especially is satisfying. And apologies right here, actually, because I don't know what's going on, but my capture card is like cutting out at times, and thankfully it's not like during the important part of the mission, because nothing happens during that cutscene anyway. So that's something that I might have to concern myself with, but for right now, I'd say that just about wraps up this part, so in the next part we'll be taking on the next mission for Jizzy, which is called Mike Torino. So until then, I will see you next time.
Doom, dun, 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 dun.